Welcome, gamers. Jam, day two. I need to add. Okay, I need to make stuff stop falling off my desk, first of all. But I need to add trees to the level. That's the, like, primary thing that I'm thinking at the moment. So, I'll do it. And hello, Heavy Thunder. Welcome to Piss. Rock Son or Tree Daughter? That's a tough call. I don't know. I want to use as many of the cheap trees as possible, but either way, I'm gonna have— Jesus Christ. Either way, I'm gonna have to merge a bunch of props to maintain performance. But that will be fine. Okay. I want to disable self-shadowing with vertex lighting. And pine a cluster that has the snowy skin. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this a million times. That's gonna be fucking annoying. But it'll look good. Just do this over and over and over and over and over. It's really tricky to not show the stump because it basically doesn't exist on these props. So I need to hide it. Hey fan, what does that mean? What are you doing? What have you done? I gotta add so many of these. There's a single pine in here, I think. Yeah. Which normally I would be against, but since I'm gonna be merging a bunch of props anyway, this should be fine. I put the 1. This is so tedious. It's definitely not the first time I've done it, though. So I'm well aware. Where's the 8? I always gotta look at it. Just to make sure. This will still work, I think, up here. I gotta rotate it to make it look less samey, and then they can't tell that I'm just using the same prop over and over. At least that's the idea. There is a tree that has more polys, but I'm not using that on purpose because this is the background, and you wouldn't see that much detail anyway, is, again, the theory. Now, if I were to place something over here, it would make more sense to use the high poly version. This one. Oh, I get to make this one look funny. Okay, this one doesn't have the skin. I have to use this one. Hi, Ramkin. Welcome to my Christmas Wonderland. It's very cold. And there are funny looking pine trees. Look at that. That makes sense, right? What map is this? It's Off Blast. I have no idea what to do with the interior. This is another one tree pony. Maybe I can fit more. I don't know. I would like to add tree cards in the skybox because this map feels really empty without them. These fucking trees. I need to find a way to make it look like it works. I think this is fine. Maybe not. Does that work? Not really. Palm trees with Christmas lights on them. That's just Florida. Let's get this in a space that makes sense. God. That's like not gonna be visible. But these are cheap props and I will merge them so it doesn't matter. I also feel like I need another one of these down here. Just because that's a place people can fall. I don't need it like anywhere else down there, I don't think. Maybe on like this side and this side. Just to make sure. Okay. That's not entirely necessary, but I don't think I'm using too many edicts. And I'm using a small cube map resolution, so it should be okay. Banana peel. I feel like this is really small, and that would be a disaster. This one is growing on me. Like, you can hardly tell that it's custom unless you're looking for it. My cheap hack to get rocks in the right color. Yes, I'm using FiCool's compilers. He released a new one recently for models. So I'm using that too. That'll... It's not really coming into play yet. Well, it came into play when I did the custom rock, but we should be able to judge how fast it is when I start merging all the trees together. Now, I have like an email alert where every time that page gets updated, it emails me. I'm very old-fashioned in that way. I do the same thing for router firmware. Although really soon I'm gonna have to update that because it will be 2026, and that means it is using a new page. It's a server for the tools. Right. I know I have a scaled version of this prop. Okay, maybe it's not snowy. I can make a new one if need be. That one's fine. Let's do a light preview. There are no shadows, which is really strange. Pretty sure this is everything. Let's do this. Never even popped the dialogue, so that was alright. This is only 2, so it's going to be less impactful. If they're using the same texture, it should help, but if they aren't, then this is not going to help at all. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, it's all the same thing, just copy and paste it over and over. At least that's my take. Let's do these 3. And then I'm also going to need to update my rad file, but that's fine. I'm going to leave those as is, I think. Making sure it didn't break. I have no idea. Okay. So that should be that. Let's update the RAD file before I forget. I've got so much shit in here from like all the experiments that I do constantly. Props, off, blast, snowy, merged, trees, 001.mdl. And I just do that 7 times. Oh my god. I need to disable the recommendations from Notepad++ because that shit kills me. Okay. Now I need to select all of them at once. And apply all of this shit. Disable self-shadowing with vertex lighting. Yes, please. This should look fine. Let's get to the skybox here. Does this have a... I need to disable or enable tools. Okay, there is a viz cluster. That's what I wanted to know. I also want to instance the skybox so I can look at it more easily. I gotta select it first, obviously. Okay. So now I get to see it like that. Wow. You can see how they measured the hills. The fog really doesn't help. Okay. This is the skybox. Now there are a couple of areas here that I think should be adjusted. My god, Chrono. He wouldn't even play it because it's not an official map. I hate that guy. Is there a far Z clip plane? Because I need to get rid of that if there is. No, there is not. Okay. Let's do this and take a look at it. I need to rename stuff so that it works. Fuck. Open. Okay. Now let's take a gander. Fucking ball.
Play ball.
Okay, so you can see the stuff off in the distance in the skybox. It just perfectly matches the color. Fog transition. Perfect. Hey, Gangst. Welcome. I need something like this. They don't have the skin. That's incredible. Okay. I need to take matters into my own hands. That's so tiny. I'm trying to think if, like, I want to make these bigger. Let's compare them to the existing. Jesus. Okay. That's correct. Okay. So let's do something like this. Okay. Now I have something usable. Voice crack is so good. It cluster. Yeah, source is janky, but it really can do a lot of things. I think it's this one. Tree Pino one. Yeah, Source 2 has all of these, like, tools available. If you take a look at Counter-Strike, they're mostly available there. Wow, this is going to be annoying. I did not think this is what I was going to be doing, but here I am. Oh, this is gonna take fucking ages. This, again, is going to take fucking ages. Hello, Necro. Welcome to the internet, I guess. This is a freeze tag port and reskin of Off Blast. Yeah, Gangst, I think you would. I'm pretty sure the guy that made it is, I think they're called S4 videos and they're on YouTube. I don't know how active they are. This is absurd what I am doing right now. I think this is why people just use tree cards. Because I realized, like, I'm gonna have to use a ton of props to do this. And they are cheap, but it's still a lot. Okay, that should work. Cards are way less resource intensive, so that's the idea. Oh my god, it's so small. I don't think it really matters what color it is because my fog is so thick. Thoughts on Smithmas this year? I don't really care. It's been that way for a while. Every update is the same. I don't think I've ever used cards like this before. I appreciate all the new maps and stuff that come out, but I really do not care about the cosmetics. Because maps are, you know, gameplay. I have to use like 3 of these. This might be extremely weird. But these are cheaper than pine trees. I'll surround the room and I'll see what it looks like. God. I really have no sense of 3D space. Fucking Mario Galaxy. That might be like the most famous example of sky cards. Are those skip brushes in a shape? Yes, that is where the main level geometry is. It's for measurement because this map was made before Hammer Plus Plus came out. They line up with all this crap. I'm putting way more effort into this than I should. This shit probably isn't even going to be visible. I might have to tweak the fog distance. It's too much. I think some people do like huge maps in Gmod. I honestly couldn't tell you. All I know is that they exist. I haven't played them or looked into them beyond that. Okay, I think this is testable. I'm gonna increase fog distance here just so that it is easier to see. But the main level fog distance is remaining the same. And I want to see what that looks like. Okay. You can preview fog with Hammer++. I have the skybox in an instance, so that's not going to show up properly. I think so far it's just not going to be visible. No, it does kind of work. Or in this side, though. Since I have the fog the same exact color as the skybox, which you should do, that's what it looks like.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I fucking hate this thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death.
Normally you'd have stuff of like different colors here. Since I have a different fog distance, that might be possible. Okay. Now I'm going to delete all of this shit. Not you. Merge 28 objects. I want to use the same name as the prop that already exists. Where's the fucking... There it is. If you merge props that use the same texture together, it reduces draw calls and performance gets better. So I've turned 28 individual draw calls for all of these into one draw call. This is a fairly recent thing. I'll just disable vertex lighting on this entirely. I've also done this with the trees in the main level because they're all using the same texture, I think. So this should be beneficial. This map doesn't have very many props, so either way it shouldn't matter that much, but it's still good to keep in mind. I think I should do another compile and then we can play this, because I have not played it yet. I think that's all I need, right? No, I also need the nav mesh. Okay. Close out of that. Close out of that. Now I need to fucking remember what I'm doing. To I didn't add the sky cards to my rad file, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I already had it open. Okay, 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 okay. All right. I've been streaming for an hour and all I've done is add trees and sky cards. Yeah, I'll just do it on the same server that I usually use. I will warn you that my stream is going to look like shit when we actually play the game because I'm streaming at 1440p with the same bitrate that I usually do for 720. So it's going to be pretty blocky. The only reason I'm streaming at this high of a resolution is so that all of this text is visible. So that's all packed. Now I need to insecure myself. That team recognition unusual effect really needs to get its VMTs updated. I'm tired of seeing it in the console. Just copying the name because I know I'm going to need it in a second. All right, before compression, 61.8 megs. Now let's see what it does. You can see it with developer mode. Okay. 20.5. And it's packing a bunch of shit that it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's like packing my whole HUD folder for some reason. Not like custom HUD, but like PD stuff. Don't know why it's doing that. That's a compile pal bug. Either way, the map's file size is still pretty small. Okay, that's the map compiled. Let's slap it in there. I need to update the screenshots. And we wait for 6 hours while it uploads. And I drop frames. Okay, that's up. So now I'm going to upload it to the server. And we'll drop a whole bunch of frames yet again. Still uploading. Yeah, I think Gold Rush is alright, but they make a couple of strange choices, like the no auto reload. I thought it was supposed to be like a full time capsule, but no, I'm wrong. It's some idealized version of what they want to see. Okay. It's uploaded. We will play the game. Team Fortress 2, jam timer. Let's go. You'll see a black screen for a moment. Alright, logging on to my server. Gotta close Hammer as soon as it lets me. Okay. Hammer. Close.
Mission ends in
Some nap.
we have lost the control point.
Hi, Air.
Okay. There's thingy. Please work. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I pray. Okay. Oh boy, trees. Did I compile this on fast?
Look at all these trees.
I can't remember. I hope I didn't.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5,
Let's go kick his ass.
1.
I don't think this is fast because I can see vertex lighting. Damn.
Okay, thank you.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
That patch could be a little easier to see, I think. Damn.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death!
Oh lord.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, do not 3, 2, 1. Fight!
Stop lagging and start tagging, men.
Oh my god, that fucking voice line, man. How do I fight two people?
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
I don't think robots know how to play arena, unfortunately. I win!
Do it again! Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death!
I don't think those are supposed to be visible. It's because I turned all the illusionaries into Funk Detail Illusionary. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna leave myself a note. Check on illusionaries.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Incoming!
Nah, I'm dead. That's a freeze tag bug. See, if I didn't use block bullets, that wouldn't have been possible like that. Zombie Mohawk, thank you for the 4 months. Your prodigal sub has returned. I come seeking the Australium of Olympus. JK. Well, I appreciate that subscription. Thank you. I hope you are having a good day. So far, the only issue I'm seeing is with the illusionaries, but maybe we'll see other stuff if people die in strange spots. Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that is using the right
Fight to the death.
surface prop.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Fucking voice lines, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight! Your friends are all dead. Good luck.
Fuck.
Hello again.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin! You did well. 5. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Alright, well, definitely works. I need to fix the illusionaries, that's for sure. But
Mission begins in 10
I'm not seeing anything else. What if I try to throw myself off the pit?
4, 3,
I just want to make sure that that doesn't fuck anything up. Like, it shouldn't respawn me in a place that... Okay, yeah, that works fine. Freeze tag bug.
mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
That soldier is a spy.
Fuck.
Not have permission to die.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Oh no!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I need to either adjust that water or use a different texture.
3, 2, 1. Fight to the death!
Oh boy, it's Christmas.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
All disarmed. Dominated, hippie. Get it. Spy.
Fuck. I didn't even know that was possible.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight to the death!
Okay, yep, I can't respawn. Just trying to make sure. Damn.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Alright, so I think that works. I need to adjust what texture the water is using, and I need to look at those illusionaries. Let's do that. Thank you for helping me test that. That did reveal that simply converting all the illusionaries was not as easy of a thing as I thought. So it's these. I think this is what I want. Does Funk Brush let you do that? Yeah. I'll do that because it makes it more clear what it's for. Now this is the custom water I did for Coal Pit, which is really just well with a different fog distance. Is that the death pit? Yeah, it is. Okay. I would like to see if that looks fine. Hello, woman gaming time. Welcome to level editor. I gotta see if that looks fine. I forgot to pack it. Well, I can still tell if the water... Never mind, I must have forgotten. Oh, right, because I didn't pack it so the door doesn't open. Why is it green? Fucking ball that I hate.
Play ball.
What the fuck? I like the hydro water because it's like what you would think of. Does the swamp water make sense here? Let's find out. It also might be looking like that because I'm using fast instead of the final compile.
Let's get him.
I'm thinking that fast is the reason it's doing that. So, let's switch this back to well and do a full compile with a whole shitload of parameters. The water is white because it's cold. I have to warm it up. There.
Eat my dust.
No, it still looks fucked up. Probably just always looks like that, and then the only reason the other water looked fine is because the fog distance was so much lower.
Mission begins.
I might have to go custom. That's my NAS. You're looking at my NAS. Well, you were for a second. I put a backup of the level there. I need to make the fog distance super small. It already kind of is, but I need to make it even more nuts somehow. Unless if you send someone a TXT file, I think it just works. I think it previews it. This might be what I'm missing here. I think that was the reason the whole time. So currently I am not even using this custom water because I feel like I probably don't need it. We'll see. already looking better down there.
Woohoo!
Well, it's not fucked up anymore. But ideally, I would like to see the fog color more pronounced.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Something like this, maybe? Okay, it doesn't show up because I haven't reloaded it. I just want it to be more blue. It's supposed to look somewhat like it does in Hammer right now, but with more of a soft gradient. The fog is what controls that color and how much it shows up, so that's what I'm tweaking. I didn't pack it, did I? Nope. Alright, what does this do for me? Okay. That didn't do much. What if I make it, like, absurdly short? Now I don't need to recompile the map because it's already using this texture.
Let's get him.
Interesting. Why is it like this? So that's kind of how the fog works. Can't really see it from above is the problem. I need it to be more pronounced. I did go through this whole process with Coal Pit as well, trying to get the fog to look adequate. Accidentally slapped my keyboard. Thank you, Necro. I feel like the base game should do something like that. It's still fucked up. I could force it to be cheap water, but then it would look bad. It'd look pretty much exactly like it does in Hammer if it was cheap. Oh, I need to do that as like a temporary measure. Actually, I was editing the wrong fucking file, so that explains a whole lot. I was editing the DX8 version of the texture.
Eat my dust.
Yeah, that's a little bit more visible. See, that would explain why it wasn't fucking doing anything.
Woohoo!
That's closer to what I'm looking for. It's so annoying to change it like that every damn time. There might be something to do with recompiling the map, so I'm not opposed to it.
Woohoo!
Yeah, the distance needs to be, like, extremely short.
Play ball.
I'm gonna try a full recompile on this. Can't fucking do it fast enough. It takes ages. Hello, Moonstier. Welcome. God, what a pain in the ass. I like how fucked up the water is, too. It's so tricky. Now, what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Oh, it's 4:20. My alarm. Copyrighted music. Skip it! Skip it! Okay. Ow. The moment of truth. I think I'm almost... Like, the problem with this is that it looks like total ass up until you nail it. Okay. I'm like trying to multitask.
Eat my dust!
God, I fucking can't believe Snow Tower is in this game.
Let's get him!
This feels like impossible. Zero might be too much. What about 8? It's not what I meant.
Eat my dust!
I don't know. I'm like losing it.
Let's get him.
I might have to get creative. What a pain in the ass. I need to quit and eat something soon because I have not all day. I just want to figure out this water. I didn't have the tool brushes checked. But that's okay. It's a little bit better. This sucks. I think I need to get a break and eat something, and then probably finish this on my own time. This, like, monotonous water shit is, like, way too monotonous. Nobody wants to see that. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat and die, and then continue working on level. I don't know if I'll stream it yet, but, you know, thanks for watching and helping test it anyway. That's very good. I did need that because it helped me catch something that I probably would not have otherwise. Now I need to raid somebody. There's so many choices here. 14-bit is streaming again, doing jam stuff. Squidly is live playing Mince Raft. I'll raid Squidly because it's been a while. Release a broken product and fix it later? Nah, fuck that. I gotta figure this out. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Remember to eat your family. See ya.